So, super simple. With testing, I mean script testing. And if I mean script testing, I mean offer plus copy, right? You're going to test a lot of different variations of your offer and copy. And if I say different variations, right? I'm not saying like use this specific email and then only like change the first relevant question, but the rest looks the same. And then you only change the offer description, and then the rest looks the same. And then you change only this, and then the rest looks the same, because that's what people usually tell you how split testing works. I don't believe in that. I believe in radical shifts in space and time. So you basically try the craziest split tests ever. Like you would sometimes only send one email with the full offer in there. You would sometimes only send the proof asking for the CTA. You would sometimes have the same base offer, but write it out in a completely different way, right? For example, we had one split test for ourselves where we literally, like, instead of having the paper call, etc., we just say, we'll get you 60 sales calls booked within, we'll get you 10 sales calls booked within the first 60 days, or you don't pay, something like that, or in exchange for a case study or something like that. I remember. It's like vastly different. The thing is, it's basically still our offer. It's just a very different way of actually articulating that, right? So this is how you should go about split testing. Don't make tiny word changes. It's not gonna help you at all. Like it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna, like, no. Radical. We need to be more radical. Boom. Done. Diagnosis. This is super important. I'll just copy paste my notes that I have. Boom. We need to track replies. We need to track meetings. We need to track bounces. We need to track refill needs. So if we need to refill the the list that we made, right? Because we've just like blasted through it. We need to scale the winning copy, right? The winning combination from offer, copy, and optimally also ICP, right? But the offer already holds the ICP because you only make one offer per ICP. Bam. Super important. This is just to maintain the entire thing, just to see like are we improving? And if we are improving, how fast are we improving? Are we risking anything with the bounces, etc.? If you don't know what a bounce is, by the way, it's simply like you send an email to someone and then the email doesn't exist and then the email comes back to you. You bounce back, right? And if that happens a lot, it basically means you're emailing a lot of people that don't have an email address, which is super spammy behavior because only people that automate emails could land in this specific situation over and over again, which means that you're automating yourself, which will then burn away all of your domains. Cooked, right? This is how the stuff works. So, all in all, to summarize this, we're running this exactly as stated in here for our clients. And I found this to be the best outbound email strategy for B2B SaaS companies that we've ran.